Hey everyone, with the MSI Claw being available for pre-order and shipping starting soon, we thought we'd have a look at the latest control center, or MSI Center M as it's called, which is very odd naming considering we have the likes of Armoury crate or Legion space for the other handhelds. However, it is one of the most full-featured that we've seen out of all of the handhelds other than SteamOS so far. Great view of quick launch icons for recent apps, and then we've got our control and other settings down the bottom here. And we're going to start off with the user scenario, which is the kind of control modes, which is the AI engine or the standard kind of performance modes that we see on other handhelds of extreme performance, balanced, and battery. However, we also have some features out of the gate that we didn't see for a long time and still don't see on some of the other handhelds. One is being full manual fan control, and it's got two major fans, so you can control those independently. And also under the power mode, we have the TDP adjuster, but we have actually got two modes in this one, which we haven't seen on any of the other handhelds so far, so I'm actually quite excited about this one, as you can control the TDP for powered and on battery mode. Now, one thing to note though is that this has got a minimum TDP of 20 watts, so if you are looking for a 10 watt or lower low power device, that's not going to be possible with the MSI Claw at the moment, but it does max out at 40 watts. But on battery mode, it's got a maximum of 35 watts. So if you do want to push that 40 watt mode, you will need to plug in, but you'll only get 5 watts less on battery. Obviously, that's going to eat the battery somewhat. The other thing to note is that TDP slider is on a 1 TDP increment, so you can have it anywhere in between. Onto control modes, similar to the ROG Ally, we have our gamepad mode and our desktop mode. However, we have full key remapping abilities, so you can adjust each one of those as you wish. And again, out of the gate, we have full stick dead zone and threshold controls, as well as trigger dead zone and threshold controls as well, and vibration control for the left and right motors. We also have full macro mode, so you can combine macros or create macros with the two back buttons, and also set combination keys for these as well. So you have a lot of customization with extra options and macro keys out of the gate with this one. And you can also flip those buttons to be both macro or combination keys at the flip of the switch as well. Obviously, a lot of these will be things like quick actions, which we do see with things like the Legion space button combinations, but you can also map these to whatever you want. So great to see that customization out of the gate. And with desktop mode, you have a whole host of buttons already mapped so that you can navigate around the desktop, making life a lot easier as you go. As there are no trackpads, you're definitely going to be needing some of those to be able to manage desktop mode on the Claw. Again, similar to Armoury Crate on the Ally, we have full control of quick settings and we can manage which ones that we have available. Unfortunately, we do have end task out of the gate, as well as obviously popping up the keyboard at will. So very useful, especially again in that desktop mode. Standard other settings, we have Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, and also with our main settings, there's actually quite a few cool items in here that we haven't seen before. Starting with the AI engine that MSI keep harping on about. Whether this is actually useful or not is yet to be seen, but you have full AI control in here, as well as what they're calling Mystic Light, which is the LED controls, which you have multiple profiles for. And we have something called Narmic, which is optimized audio, and this is supposed to change the audio experience based on what you are doing. So you can have the music, movie, or gaming modes, or even a smart mode, so it should do that for you. Again, making use of that AI. And what we haven't seen on any of these devices so far, which is going to be very cool to see how well this actually works, but it has noise cancellation for both the speakers and also microphone noise cancellation as well, with microphone array built in, as well as what I've been told, the best speakers ever on a handheld so far. So if you've had the ROG Ally and you like the speakers on this, apparently the MSI Claw is better, so I can't wait to actually hear this myself. Other than the noise cancellation and other audio controls, we have our media gallery for taking screenshots and picking up your videos that you're recording on device if you do that, as well as full system info and built-in live updates. So everything is managed from one place here for the updates. You don't have to go through a separate website or separate app to get all the updates for the Claw. It will all be nice and easy in one place. You have also got your MSI Service Center, so you can get it all accessed and warranty information directly from the claw as well. So definitely one of the best software interfaces that we've seen on any of the handhelds so far, but until we get our hands on it for ourselves, which should only be in the next week or so, we'll still reserve judgment. Let us know what you think of the MSI Center M and whether you could think of a better name of it in the comments below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.